Hey family, I'm SNwadiei. Today I'm coming at you as the Creole Griotess. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day no matter where you are in the world. I've been filled with so much different feelings today, y'all. I went to a service and I'm telling you, it was something like watching a television show, but it wasn't a television show. It was life. And I see now that when people write comedy scenes, a lot of time it's just scenes from something they already saw before. They didn't even have to make it up, y'all. But sometimes reality is funnier than something that you imagined yourself. I've had several people go on to another dimension last week, this week. They were cousins of mine and friends of friends, and I was like, wow. It goes to show you how life is so precious and you just don't know the hour, y'all. They were young and they were old, and all I can say is it's true. You just don't know the hour, so you gotta be ready. I say, just treat people like you want to be treated, with love. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, and you will be okay. But y'all, the memorable line, so to speak, from the preacher was, before you took your first line, or you took your first drink. And he wasn't talking to the deceased, y'all. He was talking to the people in the church. Because you know, when you go to a funeral, the preacher's aim is to have a final altar call. Because he or she is imagining that somebody out there will need this, because this might be their last chance for salvation. So anyway, I saw people walking around with signs and pictures on their shirts, so I knew that people are the same everywhere, whether you're in the motherland or you here in the USA. People will have pictures of you on their shirts or get it printed on fabric, whether they put slogans on there like dance to heaven's gate, or whatever you can imagine, y'all. I just know that things that we go through is so similar, y'all. So similar that you could hear people say things like, the first time I met him, I remembered before I became his in-law that he cussed me out. And y'all, if I would have been younger, and if they say, God forbid, somebody could have said, the first time she cussed me out when I passed by her grandmother's front porch. Because I used to cuss people out, y'all, as a little girl, because kids learn from what they hear in the environment. And I was in the ghetto, y'all, so I heard that kind of stuff. So when you hear it, you just think it's normal, y'all. You don't know how absurd it sounds for a child to say. But it's an endearment for ghettoites, you know. And then they say, oh, but they was just so loving and protecting, and that was just them. So it's something else, y'all. And I hear people call folks G Dad, G Pop, G Mom. I'm like, did they really call this person that and when they was alive? Or where they got cussed out for calling them that? I don't know, y'all. Nobody calls me any G Mom. They call me grandmother Stephanie, if they love me and know how I would prefer to be called. And y'all think the Most High live long enough to not be known for using profanity, especially not to be recorded. Because some of these people nowadays put all this stuff on social media, and that's all you can remember old people doing, is using profanity. Even if people use a filter and make themselves just look old and say they channeling their ancestors, that's all they can imagine their ancestors doing is using profanity while they telling you something so you can remember. I'm telling you, y'all, it's just ghettoisms. But y'all, that's just how it is in life sometimes. But anyways, on the other side of the spectrum, I got my tax bill today, y'all, and I was so happy because it was at least half of what it was last year. And I had already been told by one of my friends that her tax bill was about half the price it was last year, and she was excited. So I was happy for her, y'all, but I just say I don't know when they gonna send my tax bill, because last year at this time I was already in the motherland, y'all. So now I know whenever I go, don't leave before November. Because you got to get your own tax bill and pay it so you don't have no problem. Because people just don't understand the urgency in paying somebody's tax bill or opening it up to see what the tax bill is, even if you give them a check. They just don't understand stuff, y'all. They'll let your bill be a late payment because they don't know where that is when they the one took it out the mailbox and stuck it on your desk for you to read it when you get back. It's like they don't understand. It says right on the envelope that it's from the tax office. And like, this be grown people, y'all. I just can't make this stuff up. But anyways, I was talking to somebody the other day also about people ending up being homeless and stuff like that, and even seeing people in the UK talking about they only have 3 pounds to live on for the month, so they end up going to the food bank to try to get food to eat and stuff like that because they not working, and they get welfare check from the state and all that stuff. But y'all, that's because we don't have extended families in some places, family homes where people can live together, because the money that he got, if he was living with someone else, that could have been paid on a generalized place to stay. And then they, in general, could have taken the money, the rest of the money, and made bigger meals that everybody could have, you know, and the money would go farther. And they could even grow food in the backyard. So they could have some fresh vegetables and maybe a fruit tree, you know. But as people learn to be individualized, things like homelessness increases, or situations where you just barely living off of a little money, and you're lucky that you're living in a place lucky that you get so much per month, even if you're not working because you have some type of disability. And the sad thing about it is people get upset that they're not getting that much money for free because they say that the newcomers coming to the country and getting better treatment, like staying in a hotel or whatever else. It's like nobody really has a right to think that they're entitled to get stuff for free. Whatever happened to that part about he who don't work don't eat? I don't understand, y'all. Did something change? Like they say, no matter what, things are the same everywhere and nothing changes. It's just the way that our perception changes, whether it's on social media all the time or you get adverts all the time, like commercials. I'm talking about commercials. That's what sticks into your head the more you hear stuff. But it's been happening all along, y'all. All I can say is I prefer teamwork. I prefer family homes. I just wish more people in the family would pull their share. It makes it easier than one or two people doing everything. Because when they leave, y'all, then it'll be like the story. Things fall apart. Things fall apart. But anyway, y'all, I'm just here checking in with y'all so y'all will know that I am still here. I am happy as well as I was concerned today for what I heard and for what's happened in general lately. Because not knowing the hour, whenever you hear about someone's passing, it's sad because you just didn't expect it. And yes, I still hope that I'm 101 when I go, because I feel like I have a purpose. Have things I still need to do in the Gambia, in the Food Forest Project, and beyond. Only the Most High knows, though. Only the Most High knows. But anyway, y'all, if y'all have any memorable sayings y'all ever heard from preacher's mouth at a going home ceremony or dance to heaven's gate ceremony or whatever, please share it down below. If you have not subscribed, please do. I appreciate and love all of y'all. And y'all, that noise you hear, they working on the road. No matter what time I come outside, it's like it starts off being quiet and then look like it's somebody in a control room. If we a hologram and they cut on the noise for me to compete against. I don't know if I believe that we any holograms here, that it's like a movie inside a movie or a video game where we are watching different movies, doing different things while somebody else is watching us. Who knows, y'all, what's true and what ain't true. Spiritual beings having a human experience or just AIs that's learning things for stimulation, entertainment of the commonality. I don't know, y'all. But until the next time, y'all, peace, peace. Power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.